What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? We are back once again, and we're going to be doing another Scooby-Doo movie today. And today we are going to be looking over Scooby-Doo Stage Fright. Now, I know there's a lot of people out there that have been hopefully enjoying my reviews of the Scooby-Doo movies. Now, again, guys, I have not watched every single Scooby-Doo movie that has been out. That's the reason why I figure put a little bit more extra on the channel, keep it, give something new. Again, I love animation. I love Scooby-Doo, so I figured go ahead and go back to Scooby-Doo, give me something to watch when I don't really have nothing planned or nothing to do. But this one came out in 2013. You guys can watch this on Max right now. You guys can watch this on Prime, YouTube, possibly Boomerang. The entirety of this story is you have Scooby and the gang that are going to a TV show, sort of like an American Idol meets America's Got Talent, and Fred and Daphne are doing a duet together, and between them, this one other girl, a ventriloquist, a metal band, a magician, a violinist, they are trying to get this amount of money for multiple reasons, but they're also are getting constantly thwarted by the Phantom of the Opera, so to speak. This is pretty much where they got their influence from, was Phantom of the Opera, and this Phantom just constantly causes issues for each contestant to either him or her to exit out of the competition, so one character can end up being the win for all, and somehow or other throughout the entirety, it was just, the characters were just really annoying, and even some of the gang was annoying because the entirety of the movie is pushing onto Daphne and Fred to be together, and Daphne acting like a schoolgirl with a crush on Fred when the audience has known that she has liked Fred or Fred has liked her off and on for years to come, ever since Scooby-Doo has been on. So I felt that to be kind of stupid, and at the same time for them to have their songs and then they automatically go in the finalists, which again made no sense because it wasn't that good of songs anyway. And then we also see this one girl who actually does win, who is the violinist, because she needs the money to save her family's farm. Now, Fred and Daphne do the right thing by throwing the competition to give her, the money, and then we see not one, but two, but three, but five ones that were behind the Phantom. One that originally did the Phantom in the 70s when they first saw him. He thought there was an issue with him because of him looking at himself in a funny mirror. The other one was the dad of one of the contestants. The other one was the landowner of this establishment, so he could get the property money from burning it down. The other one was one that was trying to, that was like an assistant director or the casting director that was stealing diamonds, and he had a cleaning obsession. And then the other one was the face of the show that was pretty much, I would say, the idol of it, that wanted to use it so he could get more views. So again, this movie to me, and I know I've seen some of this where this has either been the best one or the worst one. Guys, this movie went downhill for me. I feel like this movie was so boring, I did not want to watch it. The entirety of this movie, I just didn't care. I was doing other things. I kind of had it in the background. I was still watching. I just didn't care about this movie. I really didn't. I felt like, honestly, that we've seen something like this before. This could have been in 30 minutes rather than an hour and 18. Again, I felt like I wasted an hour and 18 minutes of my time watching this film. I feel like that there are some Scooby-Doo films out there that really should not have been made, that they should have just made it into 30 minutes and then moved on to the next one. That's how I feel with a lot of these movies. And I'm going to get further along into more Scooby-Doo movies that I'm definitely going to say either they should have just been down to 30, it would have been better, or it would have been more entertaining. But again, this movie was a severe letdown. Again, it was one of those where I couldn't wait for it to be over. I was so frustrated with watching this film because I just found every point stupid. The only thing that I enjoyed was seeing Scooby and Shaggy continuing to try to get in because they would not allow dogs into the building, or them eating the pizza that was as long as like however many tables, and they ate it all up. Again, we all know how Scooby and Shaggy eat, so we knew they were going to tear it apart anyway. But if you guys seen this movie, great. Would I recommend this movie to a Scooby-Doo fan? I would say if you watch every other animated Scooby-Doo movie, then maybe. I would personally not recommend this film for a Scooby-Doo fan. I don't think it's a good movie. There's other Scooby-Doo movies I would recommend before I would recommend this. If you've never watched it, go ahead and give it a try. I do not recommend this movie. 1 out of 10, I give this maybe a 1.5. That is how much I recommend this movie. I think it was just very much of a travesty. So that's my personal opinion. But do you guys agree? Great. If not, that's fine too. What do you guys think about it? Let me know down in the comments down below. If you guys are new to the channel, always consider about subscribing. And I'll be seeing you guys on the very next one.